Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. That one's on the mark. Jakobi Meyers.
Lawrence's pass.
And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
A gain of 4.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the give, it's Tootin. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the 1st down, too. Talk about a clutch time to come through with a big run there, Brock. You never want to go 3 and out from your own side of the field.
And you know what those big guys like at the line of scrimmage, too? They like a chunky run. They don't mind being chunky themselves, and that one moved the chains.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On play action now, Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. Buda Baker there on the blitz. And that will bring up 2nd and 18.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. After the sack, Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Tootin gets it from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now it's Lawrence. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down. 2nd time on this opening series. Walter Nolan. And that is the 2nd time they've gotten to him already to open this game.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Myers with it on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds nowhere near that marker. That brings up 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. In the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown Arizona.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And they answer a field goal with 7 points, and they've got the lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Facial Tootin on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
yards to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Lawrence throwing here. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
All set to go now from the 35. Myers, the motion man here. From the gun, Tootin. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They put a receiver in motion left. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. And that stop makes it 3rd and a very unlucky 13 now for this offense.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get the first on a 3rd and 13. What a call to extend this drive.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Tootin on 1st and 10. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Josh Sweat making the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this throw is going to be incomplete. They're down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right. To the air on 3rd and long. That's good for the first and more. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set to go now from the 35. Lawrence looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they're dropping at the 40. 2nd time they have brought him down on this series.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Lawrence to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to gain a decent bit here. 7 yards on the play, but still well shy of what they needed. That brings up fourth down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Brooks now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now Brissett to throw. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he's going to be out there after a pickup of about 17 yards. And that's going to give Arizona the first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
46-yard line.
From the gun, Love gets it. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Quickly, it's Wilson. And he's gotten the first down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, here's a give to Love. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. Throwing now, Brissett. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Straight ahead this time with Love. And he gets him around 6 there. Now it's Hunter making that play. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Brissett to throw on second down. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up third down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. He's got McBride complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Brissett with the play fake. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Trayvon Walker. And that backs them up now into a 2nd and 18.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Brissett now on 2nd down. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Love now, up the middle. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Following the... in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him.
Chad Ryland.
So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Tootin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence. Nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got 3rd down.
Timing is everything in life. Timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. We'll air it out on 3rd. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds near that marker, but pretty clearly behind it, Brock. So still a couple yards to go. It is 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now it's Brissett. Left side into the hands of McBride. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that's going to make it 1st down Cardinals.
It's a gain of 18.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run quick tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the give, here's Love. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down
Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And Brissett gets himself to the ground smartly with enough on the run for a 1st down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10.
I love that play.
31-yard line.
I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Going deep here for the end zone. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride from 31 out. Ryland now for the extra point.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
17. Jaguars 6. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tootin now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Lawrence to throw. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down, it's Lawrence. Thomas snags it over the middle. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that is a Jacksonville first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Handoff now to Love. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind
Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
47-yard line.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Brissett to throw it. Into a crowd and intercepted. Foye Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
At their own 24-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Now we've got a timeout. Still just 7 seconds to go in the half. They've got first down here from the 36. Lawrence throwing here. Got a man. It's Thomas. To the sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds. A gain of about 14 before he stepped out. And it's going to be first down Jaguars.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play, put so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brooks now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
At the
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Toward the perimeter. That's the front. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. And that will bring up 3rd and 3.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Brissett. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Love. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
2nd down, it's Brissett. And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Finds him over the middle. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Tootin up the middle. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Running back sent in motion. Now it's Lawrence. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing on second, Lawrence. Hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And they pick it up, time to push for that marker. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And no luck. That's incomplete, and that means it is fourth down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
That earlier miss may be factoring into this call. They're going for it here. Here we go on fourth, Lawrence. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Love with it. Leading into 6 yards to begin this one. They got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Brissett to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Foye Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
At the 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Tootin. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second down give to Tootin. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he gets home. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown,
Bayshul Tootin from 10 yards out. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
William Cohen keeping his kicker on the sidelines here. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And the 2-point pass falls They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
17. Jaguars 12.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off.
The kickoff for the Jaguars.
Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. This is Love. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that is good for Cardinals first down.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Inside the final minute of our third quarter. Now Brissett to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. He's nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
He was covered by
He's been a
Travis
frequent
Hunter.
target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Brissett now on second down. He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8.
That's a gain of 8.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Now Brissett's on third and short. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's taken down at the 30. So we're through 3 here. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Run play. Here's Love. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. May not be in high school. You may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they matter at this level.
Brissett to throw on second down. And this one's going to be forced out by the hit. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing now, Brissett. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's fourth down. This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. Made his first one. This is a little over 40.
A 41-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Chad Ryland to kick
All
off
set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Now Lawrence. Forced out to his right. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 24 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. They go play action. Lawrence. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. And it's going to be second down now with 12 to go.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Lawrence now on second down. Escapes the pocket. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone on first. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas Jr. 9 yards on the score. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Jaguars 18.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Brooks now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Running here, it's low. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Brissett looking to throw. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defender saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Still inches to go on third down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Knocked down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Brissett to throw it. Toward the perimeter, it's McBride. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. I'll give him, it looks like about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Now it's Brissett. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
13.
Here's Brissett. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
At the 22-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals up by just a couple of points. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. There goes that man again, but a defender on time this time. Hit forces the football out. Incomplete. We've got second down.
Second down and 10.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
From the gun, Love gets it. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Setting up to pass. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And a likely game-winning kick is through. That should just about do it, Brock. We got a 2-score game now here late.
27, Jaguars 18. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tootin now on the return. Jukes away from one. Trying to break it, and he loses the football. And they steal it back on the return. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
They'll run here on first down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the gun, here's a give to Love. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jeremiah Love brought one back earlier and now takes one across. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Takes it through the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Now it's Lawrence. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And out of bounds before he can extend for that marker, Brock. But still a gain of 9. Nicely done on 1st down. 2nd and 1. Just about done here. Only 9 seconds remaining. Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. So even though it's not officially over, this probably just to get the final score a couple points closer.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
33, Jaguars 24.
They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Cardinals working just to kneel out the clock in this victory. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one.